They've slowed down, and it looks like TSM are going to beat them to the punch. Fellas, there's 20 seconds left.
Oh my god.
We gotta go.
Guns come from everywhere, bro.
Able to tuck around the corner, try and buy a couple of
Time is low, man. 11 seconds.
Shot was 4.
Spike is rich.
Doesn't get a 2v1 swing though, and Seven's able to take him down. 6 seconds left in the round. Spike still inside elbow, and there's no chance.
There's no time, bro. They overcooked that.
Brother, ooh, please. Oh goodness.
Explode onto the site.
All right, here's that fast lane going to be thrown down. Penny wastes no time in getting the fight. There's going to be forced there on the backside, but Gimon activates on the left. It's going to be a bit trade here.
What?
Just looking for a moment to emerge off the fault lines. Able to find one. Jake dived to a trap wire, I guess.
Huh?
Yeah, you saw it.
What is happening? I mean, we're for 2 rounds in, and this game is already off the rails. Penny gets caught trying to push into Boba, trying to find the advantage.
You should be the IGN for 100
He's got the info on one player, wants to isolate this 1 versus 1. Not given the chance to.
T-Dog. They force it, and then it pay off, man.
Just full contact, already a little sink of utility there. It was a recon and a flash to explode through top mid. This is really nice for YFP at the moment, but Penny fully blinded up. Jake able to capitalize regardless, and they're into the B site.
And he's got a decent weapon to hand now as well. Bulldog picked up for Penny, and this site is covered with YFP players. There's a double stack over towards Bobby here, and Thief was holding the angle in towards Market. Surely has to know about this probing here from Gimon. In come TSM though, grouped up as 3 via Market. Thief sees the buck, he thinks absolutely not. And now it's going to be a little bit of a post plant set up for YFP there over towards B main. One-way smoke going to be thrown down now. Thief is crucial here and anchoring in this site.
Is it?
With the Sheriff. Busy. Good time in there.
Pen is low.
Able to come out of
Market. 2 actually.
One now. It's him. A Vandal to hand here. TSM trying to lock it down. Sim needs to take a fight like this. He's able to beat Penny out at it. Bolt line here to center, who's going to play off of it. Maybe from Market. It's Sim that slides straight into the path of that Stinger. And time is short. Gimon ain't going anywhere. And Stella will fall.
Huge round, man.
As TSM fight for it.
You can definitely shoot, but we're right back into it. Penny going so fast.
Hello, bro.
Smoke! Oh my god. Maybe should have gone down.
He's able to get away at least though from that recon bolt. It will be Jake falling. Now TSM able to maintain this presence over towards the link direction. Penny is going to be allowed into the site. He takes his corner, and 7 gets melted down. Gimon's sat in spawn here. Neural Theft might be something to play off of here, and Penny with a big old overheat trying to get control of that part of the map. TSM already setting up for this retake. T-Dog chomping at the bit to get in, and he challenges the Cypher Cage. Seeing at least gets one off that trade, but it's a little bit ugly. Now fast lane thrown up. Sin says, okay, I'm ready to throw down with my ultimate. It's had a rough couple of rounds, I won't lie. What can Thief do here?
Gets that.
Got players obviously with the crossfire, and Thief is eventually able to challenge it. 7 also altered, but they didn't realize Thief had gotten up mid and behind them.
Nowhere to run!
All right, here's Alice Fury from Physic, hoping for a push up here by TSM. They get 7, but he already claimed his pound of flesh as Penny falls on that early challenge. Cyber Cage over towards Link here, and TSM getting set up. This is their buy here. 3 players stacked in towards spawn, and of course those trips here are on the A side to see.
Paranoia to try to fight forward.
Break the trips, man. Why do you guys don't break the trips?
Site, but it's just everyone lit up from the haunt.
Tripwire destroyed.
And there's still 2 trips on the site.
Yeah, they didn't fucking break it. They're trying to jump the shit.
Sim chooses his moment now to go forward, and it's down to Physic with 40.
Oh my god. Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Unreal. 4K.
On Tracy Sports game today against Direction, got a few of those, bro. It was a beautiful game.
He's going to be cleared and into mid for a YFP.
T-Dog and Zip just posted up together towards Market as the dark cover phase. TSM is well ready with 2 players top mid. Jump spotting Aftershock is well placed, forces Physic out, caught by 7. At least Jake gets that trade though. For YFP, things slowing down.
Yo, the out is fucking, bro.
Thief takes a wide angle there, but Gimon's able to deal with him there. And that's that A presence essentially neutralized. YFP down to just 3. Gimon's shoulder peek in that corner. Gimon, who of course has a dark cover to potentially renew a one-way if he wants to, but he realizes that
we have power
a little exposed. To back up to the side.
Fixed out.
TSM trying to hedge on where they need to be. Sim sat in spawn, ready to motor over to the site that gets tested.
A few seconds ago, Jake sent a dark cover top mid, so trying to feign presence there as they just silently contact through elbow into this A site. Gimonda might have an opportunity to get one stunned up though. What in the hell? What? How does he hit that? That's a nasty
I'm gonna try
shot.
on YouTube.
Able to reposition now as well, but doesn't have a TP to get away from that aftershock, so he does get called. Great util here from Stella. Jake goes able to punish.
Yo, this is weird, bro.
This round, looking to try and make something happen. And Stella gets that plant down.
Why didn't you fix it?
For an out, Sim get that early control. Sim also deep into mid, trying to work some kind of pincer. Gets brought down on the collapse, but still you've got two TSM players push awfully far forward, and they're able to deal with Thief as he tries to peek out. Here comes a reprisal though from YFP. They are quickly trying to catch TSM, who again will want to fight around this dark cover. Kimon looks over towards that little gap. It's going to be T-Dog finding yet another as Jake is brought down inside the dark cover. They tried to go with an Aldrin over the top, and finally YFP win it out. It is TSM who come off second best there.
Yeah, TSM were really set up to capitalize there off the dark cover that GMD intelligently placed in the heat of the moment there. The shock though, pretty unfortunate for him. Stun comes through, Seven trying to get some space created for Zip.
Better inside our YFP, but it's going to be tough.
Okay,
I like
that's
this
pretty good, man.
timing. Beautifully done. Oh, YFP emerged in that situation. He's looking to reinforce in through market, but it's a late play in market, which allows him to cross here. Get that dark cover in place. TSM set up here in a position to try and plant, and he wants to push up after shot as well.
That's
Going to be a
pretty
problem.
good.
Plays behind his side, and Seven brings Physic down.
Oh, Penny, that's insane.
Penny just turns up and finds
How the fuck he did that?
his way through.
Oh, he's a Neo. He's
Still
Neo.
should be a plant here for Zip.
makes
Dimon
sense.
has to take this challenge head on. What was that? That is
TMD,
ridiculous.
the
Dimon has to
saver
salvage in a
of
1 versus
TSM.
2. Just like the market crossfire for like back B and market
Good shot.
defenders is really hard to pull off, but Stella, that is
Done
beautiful.
with the shot,
That is
flash.
pretty textbook stuff, folks.
Point
Yeah,
to
just
two.
around the outside of that one way there. Paranoia also thrown to further
Time is
dissuade
well, man.
TSM, and they're
30
going to try and
seconds
go in through elbow here. Penny forced to the left. Aftershocks coming out from both sides here. What was that? How is he not getting caught by it? Maybe he doesn't see it. Stella, though, falls back to the site, and they're ready for it. Kimon tries to make his way through, and now it's up to Seven and Zip grouped up here in elbow, who have no choice but to step out and face the music. I've seen Zip do dirty things.
Stella
on
with
this
40
map, but
kills,
it's
man.
too hard
Nice.
This time around.
You may just be right. The Redditors are right.
I mean, it is pretty crazy that Stella's fighting at this tier of
JJ
player,
got
right?
one.
We've seen what he's capable of. Jake did
Stella's
with him. It's going to be
okay,
TSM.
nice.
What have I to work with here? Running it straight down on the A side. They don't have link control, and Jake's been anchoring admirably. Penny comes in and lights them
Let's go,
up.
man.
T-Dog
Most
is
balanced
away the dodo.
agent ever.
And him on in a 1-2-4.
Ooh.
Now the
Unlucky,
TP
unlucky.
vulnerable, though, not expecting a
TSM is broken now.
set up the backside for Thief. Well, there's no chance for Stella to capitalize. The spacing is just a second off there for YFP. If the TSM get in, that aftershock though is going to make it hard to push
Yeah,
further into Boba. Seven definitely takes a bit of a tickle here.
Forced to drop.
Doesn't have much of a weapon to work with. And Physic brings Sim down. YFP now pull off the side a little bit.
Dangerous round,
In
YFP.
there and amongst it. Puts the attackers at a player advantage now until Stella equalizes things with that market control. See if has the timing here.
Oh my
Physic doesn't know
goodness.
about it. He sees Stella just get blown up, and now he knows he's good for one.
You don't have to play, bro. You don't have to play. You got the
Hanging
flame.
balance. And there it is. Physic and Penny still put it to bed. Find that defuse, but that round was looking a little sussy for YFP.
Sassy?
I'm more than happy to walk that path with you in terms of the narrative.
Leap into the narrative. Oh, well, wow, it's actually YFP that say, whatever they're planning out of that timeout, we're just going to throw a wrench in the works, go for the mid-round
Okay,
Hunter's
Farmer
Fury,
Trace. Tyler still has the one in
ends
Tyler.
up going awry.
Yeah, Sim got into market. That's the big difference
Oh,
maker
you're in
here.
big
so it's
trouble
a fast lane and won't actually be visible. The only player here is Sim caught by that fault.
Okay,
No
maybe not.
opportunity to
They are in
capture.
trouble.
They're not bothered about market.
They are in trouble. He
Apparently,
dodged
just
his
takes
fucking stun.
Both fights.
That was
In
good.
B main.
They are
Now
in
the
trouble,
fight
bro.
is loose and it's up to Sim, who was in a
Big
great
trouble.
spot early in the round. Now that it's looking a little bit more
Sorry, I
questionable,
dumped you, bro.
and this is what you start to fear, that YFP
Never
run
again.
away with the game.
Yeah, why did
TSM money
MXS
is not that
drop
good,
Thief
man.
Posters
Sim
are
gotta save
thriving
this
right now.
if he can.
Vindication.
In that last round, he anchored the B side and got 2 kills in main. I think he'll have to give this up. And the Rolling Thunder might also incentivize a backup here from the defending Cypher. The trap wire, no chance to really play off of it either.
Tripwire
Demon
destroyed.
TPing up onto those boxes.
Yeah, no real
Spike
ultimates.
planted.
I mean, no ultimates from YFP to get back into this. A lot of it will come down to this flank fight. If Ziff can hold off Jake and Physic right now, does get the first and just lives. That's all
TSM
he
needs
needs to
this,
do.
man.
Yeah, elsewhere, though,
They're mad big.
Him down. Penny now starting to get a little bit busy with it. Gimond on that side properly. Penny does get marked out though. Awkward
to
timing there.
Dog's low.
Flash is going to claim Stella. Nice setup there by 7. Puts us in a 2 versus 2 with T-Dog very, very low.
Bro,
Penny's going to
like
come
the timing
forward now,
there.
and Physic though was watching the whole time.
Yeah, I think this
over
is
towards
game, man.
spawn. And YFP with a
YFP, man, this team is so good,
Felt
bro.
like one of his that have been deployed by teams. They want to actually get into the site as the hit comes in behind though. Sim checks market, gets up in that cyber cage. This is buying time though for YFP to get into backside and maybe fight for a little bit. Sim with the overdrive going. Of course, this is TSM's last chance to stay alive in this map. Gimon with a TP now. Set up that off angle as Sim gets tucked as well towards his left-hand side. Flashpoint thrown up. Thief has been so good this map, and that was no exception that moment. Penny has an overdrive of his own, but it's going to be Physic yet again. Thief chilling in the smoke. Bides his time, swings out. Seven's going to deal with it.
Seven?
Raid is going to be there now. 1-for-1s across the map, leaves us in a 2 versus 2. But Jake has the timing to shut
Insane
the door
player,
on
bro.
TSM.
Insane player. GG.
Ultimately, this is going to be a dominant 13-7
Yeah, man.
win for YFP.
It actually was.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting. I don't know, bro. YFP is a great thing.
rounds, just this late lurk
But
kind of
TSM is
presence
good too, bro.
coming
This
in
new roster
during the
has
retake
potential.
pays off there. YFP look fantastic, and frankly, I thought TSM were playing pretty well. I mean, we said it 78 times in the second half because it's just the case, but take control of A main. That drone gonna keep some attention over towards mid, and here comes the split execute onto A.
Yeah, push through from tree going to be denied here by off of TSM with a barrier getting deployed.
Yep, love
Playable
breaking
Stella.
that. Love breaking that with pistols. Super fun to deal with on a pistol round.
Not how I'd like to spend my time, that's for sure. But TSM need to find a way in. They also don't have heaven control because of the smoke thrown there. So Physic tries to emerge there, catch off T-Dog, but he knows a little better. Sim already inching his way out over towards Heaven side now, but Thief is going to be ready to deal with him. Of course, that barrier has been destroyed, but there is a sonic sensor on the push out of door. That's going to be tested here as 7 finds a quick double now, pushing up onto the site. TSM have been able to regain control against this deadlock in the post plant. Get on the cat and start this A split.
That shock dart didn't break the trip in mid, by the way, either. It just went a little bit too far. That's a good recon, though, and Gimon fully caught.
Now, Cloudburst's going to get them
Yeah,
across
so?
here, but look, in the grass goes Penny.
Huge
Wants to take
kill,
the
dog.
fight.
Huge
T-Dog,
kill,
though,
man.
holds the
Private
angle, and Penny actually wanders into his optimal range. Big pick off of the defenders
that
now,
was,
and they can catch the
close,
attackers on the wrong foot. Flash their way out. Sim not connecting on that shot through A main here, but it's got to be respected by Stella, who backs
Spike was
up.
dropped, man.
And the spike's loose in tree. Thief has to find a way to extricate it.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, good shot from Sim on the peak, and now, listen, Thief made some magic happen on map 1, but probably
played,
not going to
man.
happen
Well
here.
played by
That was a
TSM.
good
This
little
is a
right-click
huge
flash
round.
from 7 in for 7. Maybe someone will wander into this trip before getting to door, and he can find a free kill.
Here.
Yeah, 7 is going to bide his time here, hoping this smoke dissipates and there's an easy shot for him to fall back from. Just a spray, speculating is 7 now as he backs away as the door comes down. Full retake now for TSM. All right, Annihilation going to be thrown out. No catch off of that though, and back towards Raft as TSM are able to group up. Now the wall is down by a door. Zip with a bit of spray down. Physic also giving as good as he gets there. It's going to be Sim called upon here to
Penny.
come forward now, and Penny's able to bring him down. This is pretty scary. YFP.
Oh my god, 7! What the
It's going to
fuck?
be 7 that unravels them one after another. Thief with the dark cover that comes up. Stella's able to get there though. Quick double. Still awkward. Thief has to make it happen now. Against 2 players with rifles. Good for one, and
Yo,
T-Dog, though,
7,
will
that
shut
was
him down.
insane, bro.
The closest
Holy
YFP have
shit.
got winning around so far in this map.
Here. In this dark cover
Are you
phase,
gonna
Physic
miss
could
that sense?
be in trouble.
Don't you dare, Sim.
Are you an ascent?
Oh, goodness. Penny tries to pull out a mid, but the timing. The dark cover had already. Okay, buddy. Jake used to be an adventurer until he took a shot to the knee. That's Sim with 2 this round. And what? We got Physics set up in mid here with the spike. Maybe Stella makes something happen from A main, but they know he's there. They've just smoked it out. This is a disastrous round for YFP.
Yeah, man. There it is.
Thief as well. Now you
Oh,
can
never
see,
mind,
oh
the
my
jinx,
god, Stella just
betray.
finds the perfect timing to
How the
just
fuck did he
simply
find
walk
this
out of
guy?
the dark cover. Okay, cool.
across the smoke, they
Door
didn't
getting
expect
closed
that.
in 7's face.
Oh
Access
my
to the
God.
site.
And in the blink of an eye, everything Sim did early round erased. YFP have this A side, but they're actually going to pull
That
out of it
was insane
instead.
play by
They've
Stella,
drawn
bro.
TSM here. So much so that Thief is able to claim
Was
7.
not-
Hunter's Fury here might just beat to confirm, honestly.
Stella.
T-Dog is set up on a Heaven, and it's an easy
Bravo
pick up
to
for
the Bravo.
Stella. I don't know, man. He's got the gene for it. Just walks up through that dark cover, finds 2 kills, and sets
good,
up a
man.
very unlikely
Very good.
round win for YFP.
I mean,
Zip
yeah,
is a
they've
clutch player,
taken
but
this
this is
round and thrown
They're
it
too
right
hands-on.
into the dumpster. YFP should be closing this out with ease.
Yo, this kid with
Double
the flag.
posted up right now to
I
face
don't
towards
get it.
main, and yeah, Zip spotted out.
It's like the dark cover towards A main is a formality for
The
TSM,
triple
and they
pick.
just
Good luck,
don't
bro.
want to check that spot at all after the fact. No one's watching it. They just think that's enough to hold someone like Stellar at bay. Ziff. Again, the money, very good for TSM. This is what you expect. So many of these...
6-1.
And now this is the economy on the line, to some extent for TSM. A couple players still with good money, and they want to go for an aggressive play down mid, pop flash into tiles.
But they didn't care.
Stole
to
my
pick up the
place,
operator.
bro.
Sim
Stole my
dropped either.
place. Charles does that.
Okay, Sim straight into mid.
Sim
I
moment.
guess the spacing of the players there from Catwalk wasn't really available. T-Dog at least gets one to cover. He backs up on it.
What?
Okay, Seven's going to flash himself into this. This is absolutely
Work for me,
mental,
David.
but we kind of
Work for me.
talked about it earlier before this map started. A lot of this early fighting.
You wanna sit to my place?
Dimon and Sim are down, and TSM are forced to play from the extremities
around,
here
bro.
of this A
You
side.
got this.
I mean, YFP get a plant down unless Seven just... Oh!
on the game.
Sorry,
That's on the game.
what?
A.
What? Physics just exposes himself there through that dark cover, gives up the spike. Thief has got to go in and recover it. And now T-Dog and Zip are set up through tree. Door in their face at least. And they're just going to walk it, as you do. Par for the course here, I'm afraid, folks, as T-Dog now fully healthy. Jake down to 13 and has to guess where his assailant could come from. And T-Dog holds it down. Not only his crouch key, but M1 for the boy.
Last round of the half, my friends.
Alright, Blades
3
here.
ult for YFP. Good
Ready
recovery
for
here,
it.
man.
Man's will pop in here. Tim wants to try and take a fight. Hunter Fury's going to force him away here. Desperately tries to pull the operator out. Annihilation, though. He's got to connect.
Well done.
Penny
Well
gets there
done.
with finding
Madness.
T-Dog. That's a good old 2-for-1 here for your attack side team. And TSM blocked out by this double omen smoke.
Yeah, and turns out that ultimates are good in Valorant. That's what I've
Except for
discovered.
Sims.
Yeah, unfortunately, that one, yeah, not as good as the cocoon. Well, that's
That's a
too
free kill,
bad
bro.
for Gimon.
Sammy, in your rank, you get free kills like this?
He got his cheeks clapped. Yeah. Time I'm going to look here for Stella. Okay.
30 seconds left.
Back on that one. Sim not caught by it. I don't know if he's going to be ready for this speedway, but Stella does have another player who plays off range.
Woo!
here.
That was
And
a nice
Penny
shot,
is going to
man.
be an issue. Cybercage comes a little bit too
Okay,
late,
okay,
and he's
good
able to
save.
find a freebie. TSM are down to
Probably
3, and
Twitch and
YFP say,
dancing along.
okay, now we can group up 2 on either side.
Oh my god, they're all fucked.
Little shocky action there. T-Dog getting more than the tickle that he bargained for as Physics brings
Dude,
him
this
down.
pistol is huge, man.
Just to work with here for TSM, and Gimon has definitely seen better days. Quebec's favorite song, once again, languishing.
TSM needs a miracle.
One enemy remaining.
And Sim in one-shot
Yeah,
range, Sheriff. To the body, we'll deal
Man,
with him. I wonder
the
where
game is
GMD
actually
is.
good for
Perhaps in the
FPL.
dark cover.
No.
Perhaps. There's, So point being, that's not going to be a kill, but it will be when Physic swings off of the contact from the Outlaw. And then gets a nice little and picks up.
Yo,
angle where Sim
bro,
is
low
just
key.
walking in.
YFP
And,
winning this round is
once
GG,
again,
man.
I don't think we're going to split, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
This is devastating. This is the buy round for TSM. Stella
Bro,
play off the crouch net. 7.
I want a third map.
Class squatting, but he's able to win it out. The wall in front of him, there's a problem, especially while he's already caught. So Jake brings him down. T-Dog, try your luck here. My goodness. 2 shots, 2 kills there for Jake. Nicely done. It's Dimon. That angle as well. That wall is set up. Oh, God. He gets 3. That's pretty dirty. And the
Got
rest
4. He wins the ace.
while he's stunned up, but no less.
Get the ace, Stella. Get the ace. Teammates, help me out. Help me out.
And TSM.
This is a good
We have
thing,
T-Dog
bro.
to
This
work
is
with
good
in
chemistry.
wine and
Give
Stella
the
gets the
IGL the
ace.
ace, bro. I respect that,
respect
Jake.
TSM here again, the group up around the one-way. We'll yield an opportunity here for Stella to be a nuisance, but they've actually moved him over to the big side of the map. Sim backs away here. Did throw a cloudburst over towards grass, so he's starting to put the fear of God in Penny, who's unsure about where to put himself here. Heaven's side,
Oh, the mother
and of course,
came back.
Tailwind was available. That one, though, was a little bit of a riskier peak. Okay, a little bit of a nerdy lineup there with the Annihilation. I got to respect it, but there was no catch off that for Stella. TSM in a post plant with 4 players. This gun round looking a bit better.
Oh, pop flash. A little bit short, or rather, Sim's jumper might have been a tad early.
They are so rich, man.
Regardless
They
of
can
4
go.
versus 3, this should be all but over.
These 2 players, man,
GMD
they
finds
need to
Physic
try to
off.
get some weapons, you know?
The recon.
They don't even
target
need to win the round, man.
Stiller would
Just
have to
damage
go
the SM economy
pretty
squad already.
crazy again. They might as well go for this. They're rich.
Yeah.
Oh, if he had more patience, no one was
Anyone
watching.
watch first? No one, again, watching. I think TSM are allergic
Why
to
no one was watching
A
it?
main. That's how Stella got through and had that ridiculous round.
Player
Still, time is short. Stella eventually going to lose out there, but Thief finds it another one. At least able to trade off.
Very
of it here.
expensive, bro.
Keep a lid on the
Very
army
expensive.
is the name of the game here for Thief. And 7 backs away with his rifle at 45 HP.
Sim will be able to find some opportunities maybe to try to kill Penny in an op battle, but, you know, not going to be as frequent as against the standard comp. Nice shot.
Yeah, considering he's under pressure from the Hunter's Fury, by the way, he takes a repick against that. That is wild. Physic here on the spray down. We're talking about this. 7 obviously down right now. And there they go run into the
They're gonna be
crosshairs
so
of the
fucking broken,
light
man.
armor. Doesn't exactly
Didn't
do
even
them
get the
any
plan.
favors either.
And TSM, they're right back onto the eco.
And he's going to be cut off this beast side, though. It's going to be a fast kick now for the TSM, who are a little underarmed. Stella stops the TP through, but 7, what a timing as he pushes it straight out from B main. With the Sheriff, no less, now is a neural theft to give you everything
Not
you need.
gonna Odin.
YFP think,
Fall with Trey.
right.
Flapa for Jim. They gotta win this round, bro.
And so
They win this round, there's hope.
Blade Storm now out for Penny. He knows he's going to have to get a little bit up close and personal here. It's going to be an issue, though. Jake surely aware of the play.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Play off the flash. Beautifully set up.
Beautiful, man. Okay, there's game, man.
To take a 3K. He just gets 2 kills with the Sheriff. Very nice. All right. Sim's able to win it out.
There we go.
Okay. He likes
Yeah.
to take his advantage.
That is the duel that he's looking for. T-Dog as well onto Stellar with the
Yeah.
spam.
But yo,
That's huge. YFP.
the money on YFP now is
From the shadows there. Spot out.
not that good,
You'd
man.
get to see T-Dog there over towards Tiles. Now, they slow the pace down. TSM look to re-clear mid. And do take note of Physic there, set up towards market.
Yeah, and that really is the situation that Sim is hunting for with that attack off to try
my,
and shut down Penny. Thief just finds a nice timing to at least to bring one back, make things reasonable. As YFP, they're trying to beat TSM to the punch. They're getting to this A site. They're ready to anchor, fight together. That is their win con.
Jake can play off this paranoia here. Okay, 0 point. That's beautiful. No paranoia available for the defenders now. TSM, though, they're back out. Still 40 seconds to play with. And not a lot set up on B for YFP.
Yeah, then I
we
think
might
so
get a bit of
to play.
contact here in the middle of the map to see him. Oh,
thirst.
God,
Just
he's
stay
not
alive,
looking
bro.
over towards Cubby. Swing there
Oh
for
my
Pete,
God,
drops the
this
spike
Sim.
now, 30 seconds
was a
left.
5v3,
An
bro.
extra
You guys
player
are
set up for
lost.
Cubby now, and there will be a crossfire. But that cyber cage gives enough time for TSM to cross over to B. He's only being watched by Physic from market.
Yeah, has the dark cover as well. This should be a free one at least. Sim gets the trade, and it's all the while.
He was on their hands,
Jakimon
bro.
was
In their
chilling
hands.
over on A.
10 seconds left.
That is devastating. I love that off angle taken up by YFP on that B side, and Jake's there for the trade.
Now here's the issue with this double sentinel stuff. You're working back, you have to break all of this utility. You're getting stunned, you're getting smoked off, you're getting hit by a grab net. It's just so overwhelming.
Good flash.
Paranoia could be good timing for Jake. He tucks into hell, and Ziff is caught in a trip at the
1-1.
same time, and yet still able to find one. Jake now things get a little bit awkward.
Okay, winnable,
A little bit
2v3.
haphazard, perhaps.
Up for Penny.
He's going to go down to the glass cannon 7 with a Guardian. That's all of YFP
Okay,
grouping
good
up
move,
here over
that's
towards that
fine.
heaven side. 7 will slow them down, of course, with a fragment. And in through tree, it might end up having to be Thief to be the difference maker again.
Physic does have a recon to try to get back in here.
Oh, Penny. He's going for in for a penny, in for a pound. That's what they say, right? Caught out.
Good
Able
shot,
to be traded at the very least. 7 here from Hell, though, still a problem.
Well done, 7.
Can't
There's
get it
2
done.
games,
7
bro.
exits around with 3.
I mean, by the way, we have 20 seconds, guys, and we have to deal with all these trips.
Yeah, here we go. Through this deadlock, Util Sim gets there, but Jake's going to be ready to hold it down. Paranoia, he knows he might go down here to this Hunter's Fury, but what a TP. They weren't ready for it by the looks of things. Stella gets in there, though. Player advantage now for YFP, and 10 seconds left in the round. T-Dog falls, and the last hope is Gimon, who's caught with the spike in hand. No.
Okay.
Yeah, Thief, not this time. He's been so good all map.
Charge to
It's
Hazard.
a tall order. And Sim and 7 barely
Okay.
take any damage off that
Oh,
exchange.
did though.
Very good result here for TSM. And they've
Group
led
up, Zach with
T-Dog
7
better
notes.
up towards market.
That's a good idea, no?
They're wrapping back towards B main now. to go for this split execute where, you know, Physic, he would love to focus his attention with the Odin on B main and probably will pick that angle back up when the hit comes in. But at least for now, has to be concerned that someone
Flash was happening as well. Could be. Let's go.
They know about it now. Here comes that null command. Sim going to get in on the side. Physic has no choice but to try and spray down. But
They might be able. They might need to save this actually. They need to save these weapons now.
Absolutely swamped here as TSM work map control beautifully.
Penny and Tifa, bro. They gotta
have T-Dog in
save.
position
There's
there.
still game, bro. There's still game.
YFP here.
pretty much expect that no matter what, but Physic not able to get the Odin for this round, just has the Vandals, so TSM not in danger of getting sprayed down. They just want to execute fast.
Yeah, I like this fast hit. Follow the Alpha and in. Sim gets very, very deep onto the site, but Thief's going to catch him out. Penny opts out of an engagement there through Market. Advice thinks the space that he needs.
Right now, bro.
Penny,
And right now. It was a good game, man. It was a good game.
Able to put a lid on this series entirely. Stunning TSM, just as they look
GG.
poised to take us to overtime.
Just immediately out of that timeout, adjust to the fast flood onto B, fighting together to support the rankers, who on those prior B execute rounds, TSM were just swarming them and dealing with